Okay, look, check this out. The funny thing is, I always, regardless of how big I grow, how many times I cover this, people will always ask because people always search for answers that are already answered, right? So, what is the question that most people ask? Most people ask me, hey Chase, how do I grow fast? How do I take action as fast as possible? Look, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Yes, you can learn a lot on the internet, but without clear direction, probably without someone who has gone through pitfalls, it's going to be very hard for you to avoid such pitfalls. I'll be completely. Did I make a bunch? Yes, I made a bunch. That's why I'm here after 3.5 years in the position I am. I would have been here year one if I had me telling old me what to do. You know what I mean? But regardless, it's not just that. It's not just having someone to steer you in the right direction. It's about action. People don't believe that you can grow a business. Like, let me just put a thought in your mind. If I were to tell you that there has been someone out there in this world who has started a lawn care company and has gained 50 customers in month one, would that seem crazy? Probably, right? So there is someone who's done it. I actually know someone who's done it, and it's because they take action. If you take action, you will reap rewards. You get results for the action you take. If you want to become more successful, all you have to do is take higher leverage action. I'll say this: 99% of people do not ever want to touch a door, never want a door knocked. Why? Because they have ego attached. That's why I always say, being younger, it's a lot easier to start because people who are younger, as you guys know, have less ego than people who are older, right? So the older you get, the more ego you have. But if you even further that on, that means the best time to start, if you're gonna do anything super aggressive, super, you know, actionable, is gonna be now. Because right now you have the least amount of ego than you ever are gonna have for the rest of your life going forward. So you can think of it in both ways. But this is the thing. What did he do? He went out and literally door knocked every single house in his entire service area. He sat there and knocked every single house. And when he got a customer, did he stop there? No. He immediately asked for referrals and gave 50% off their first month if they bring on someone else with them. He did this and gained 50 customers in 1 month. Do you understand how much that can change 99% of the lawn care industry's life? Majority of people, if they had 50 customers right now, it would change their entire life. A 50 customers could be a Lamborghini. 50 customers can be rent, fucking big ass rent. I'm not talking about a small apartment, a big house, right? That's 5-6 grand a month. That 50 customers can do a lot. And the point is, you can do it in a month if you take action, if you actually put in the work. Most people want everything to come to them and don't want to actually do the work to get things. If you just actually take action, actually just go door knock and say, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go out for 3 months and just boots on the ground. I'm trying to finish this now. I'm sick and tired of waiting. I'm sick and tired of waiting. I just want to be done, and I want to be in the position where I don't have to actually go boots on the ground. I can hire someone to do so. That's where I am. I went boots on the ground, got it done ASAP. I went through the shit. I made mistakes, everything, but I got it done fast enough to the point where I'm only 22 years old. I'm young. And I'm already in the position where I don't ever have to put boots on the ground again. So think about it. If I can do that in 3.5 years, zero experience. I never had a business before this. I was fucking 19 years old, fresh out of high school. I didn't have experience. I learned everything in this past 3 years as well. If I did this in 3 years, you already have a good understanding of the lawn care industry. You understand like all the equipment, blades, how everything works, the mowing patterns, all this. So you understand the technical side. The only part that's lacking is the marketing aspect and the drive. So even if that is your case, if you just have zero drive, no, first of all, you probably wouldn't be watching this video right now, but if you have zero drive and you have zero marketing skills, learn marketing, that is a learned trade, and then drive, you can work on drive, and learning marketing will increase your drive because why? You know exactly how to do what you need to do. It's a little bit different when you have the game plan now versus just having a goal and a dream. When you have a physical game plan where you could say, okay, if I follow this, I'm done. Trust me, you'll have a lot more drive than if you don't. But even if you don't have the drive, that's what you need to do. When you hire your first guy, he doesn't need to have the most experience. He doesn't need to be the best at Lawncare. All he needs to do is have that young drive energy that you need to get to where you need to be. Once you understand that that's all you need, that's where you need to hire that guy or develop it yourself. I guarantee you when 99% of you guys get a game plan and you guys understand like with a blueprint exactly what to do, it's almost impossible to not have drive when you have the key to success. If you're going through any struggle at all, you can look at this and say, hey, look, if I just do this, I'm out of this situation. It's kind of hard not to have drive when you have that.